Are you listening?
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Nerf Report. My name is Bryant Chappelle, and this week's show is going to look a little different. In the ever-evolving world of gaming media, stories and content are constantly changing. And we want to make sure that we are evolving as a channel in the way that we are presenting gaming media to our audience. So for this week's format, we've decided to switch it up a bit, knowing that some stories deserved more than just skimming the surface. We want to have the freedom to dive into these topics without time constraints or limitations. Now, you will still be getting your daily top headline videos throughout the week, along with new Let's Play videos, and the continuation of our daily news roundups for TikTok, Twitter, and now YouTube. But for this week's episode, I want to talk to you about Facebook, the place filled with conspiracy posts from your uncle, embarrassing quizzes from your mom, and that one guy who is still playing Farmville. Good on you, Bill. The crops are looking great this year. But what if I were to tell you that Facebook is gearing up to become the most dominant company in the gaming industry? And potentially, we could see a future where Xbox could find itself under the Facebook umbrella. Now, we are clearly getting ahead of ourselves here, so let's rewind, shall we? March 25th of 2014, Facebook acquired Oculus VR for approximately $2 billion. And admittedly, Facebook hoped to extend VR past just gaming into other verticals like communication and education. In fact, this acquisition led to one of my favorite videos of all time, where digital Mark Zuckerberg used VR to transport us into Puerto Rico following Hurricane Maria.
All right. Hey everyone, we are live. All right, so now we're in Puerto Rico, and hold on a second, and you can kind of get a sense of we're on a bridge here.
Now, the acquisition of Oculus wasn't Facebook's first introduction to gaming. In 2006, a game called Friend Game would allow you to visit your friends' pages and take various quizzes about said friend. Far from a God of War or Halo, but a game nonetheless. And 10 years later, in 2016, Facebook announced Instant Games, which allowed you to play games like Pac-Man and Galaga on their platform. And by the end of 2018, Facebook had over 5,000 games that are playable through Instant Games, accounting for over 20 billion different game sessions. Now, obviously, many of these games are what we would classify as mobile games, and Facebook has never really made a push after that AAA diehard gamer that PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox target. However, Facebook is home to 2.7 billion monthly users. 90 million of those users interact in groups that are gaming themed, and over 800 million users play video games on Facebook every month. Let that sink in. PlayStation has sold 110 million PlayStation 4s over the last 7 years. And Xbox sold an estimated 47 million Xbox Ones over that same time period. If each console owner signed on once a month, Facebook's monthly gaming population would still be nearly 5 times the size of both PlayStation and Xbox combined. So in many ways, Facebook is already the king of gaming. The only caveat is that Facebook dominates a type of gaming that Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo really don't care about. Now in 2018, Facebook doubled down on the popularity that gaming was seeing on the platform by announcing Facebook.Gigi, a gaming video hub that features live stream, esports, and gaming news channels like the Nerf Report. Which segue, follow us on Facebook. In fact, if you're watching us on YouTube or wherever you're watching this video, if you're not subscribed to us or following us, fix it. Please support our channel by supporting what we do. Anyway, back to the story. The announcement of Facebook.Gigi was in many parts due to the success that Twitch was seeing at the time. In 2019, Twitch had over 564 billion minutes of watched content. That equates to roughly 46 billion minutes a month. In any given month, over 3.7 million people are broadcasting on Twitch. Think about that. I felt overwhelmed when cable TV announced that I have 700 channels. Twitch has 3.7 million channels to choose from. And those channels are being visited by 15 million unique viewers a day. And I get it. You're probably thinking, like, this video is about Facebook. Why is this bearded white man talking about Twitch? I mention all of this because in 2019, Twitch saw a 1.7% increase in watch time on the platform, whereas Facebook Gaming saw an increase of 210%. Now, Facebook Gaming's total streaming hours still only represents like 1/7 of Twitch's total streaming hours. But then you have what happened this week. Microsoft announced that their live streaming platform Mixer would be closing and merging into Facebook Gaming. Along with this merger, Xbox would be deepening their partnership with Facebook Gaming. In fact, Xbox's Phil Spencer stated that Microsoft is working with Facebook to bring Project xCloud to Facebook Gaming. Think about that. Project xCloud, which is Xbox's cloud-based game streaming service that allows you to play games like Halo, Grand Theft Auto, Sea of Thieves, or even Forza without needing a console, will be accessible on Facebook.com, similar to the way that Facebook Instant Gaming currently operates. I mean, big picture here, Facebook has finally answered the age-old question.
You got games on your phone?
Why, yes, little Jimmy, I have the entire Xbox game library on my phone. Let me just open up my Facebook app and let you play Hellblade 2 right now. And what this partnership does is that it entrenches the Xbox ecosystem directly into Facebook. And if history repeats itself, Facebook will probably end up owning Xbox. In 2012, Facebook acquired Instagram because they made taking photos and sharing them with your friends cooler than it was on Facebook. In 2014, Facebook acquired WhatsApp to enhance their messaging platform, along with allowing you to make voice or video calls with your friends. And in 2020, Facebook acquired Giphy, because who doesn't love sharing GIFs? But the bigger picture is, the moment a company integrates into Facebook, and Facebook sees value in that product, they acquire it. You're telling me that the moment xCloud goes live on Facebook, Papa Zuckerberg isn't going to open up his checkbook and be like,
I bet you folks don't have one of these.
I want that.
This brings up the question, would Microsoft sell Xbox? And realistically, I think the answer to that question is yes. Since 2017, Microsoft has faced pressure from financial analysts to sell off their gaming division, which includes Xbox. And judging by the closing of Mixer, along with the closing of nearly all Microsoft retail stores nationwide, Microsoft, from the outside in, appears to be in cost-saving mode. So a sell-off of Xbox, a heavily expensive part of the business, could make sense to some investors. And to add more fuel to that fire, in 2017, the CEO of Microsoft stated, "I want us to be comfortable, to be proud of Xbox, to give it the air cover of Microsoft, but at the same time, not confuse it with our core." Which, if Xbox isn't a core part of your business, why are you holding on to it? Now, the other thing I've been thinking a lot about is how much would it cost Facebook? And that becomes really tricky because Microsoft has really never given out specifics of like net worth of Xbox. But in 2017, it was speculated that Xbox was worth $23 billion. And for comparison, Facebook is currently worth $615 billion. And look, I openly admit, this isn't based on sources or leaks. This is all based on speculation and personal research. But the fact is, Facebook acquiring Xbox makes sense. It allows them to continue their reign as the current king of gaming. And sure, Facebook has enough money that they could go build their own Xbox overnight. But Google's launch of Stadia proves that launching a new platform in 2020 is extremely challenging. So for Facebook, it makes more sense to buy someone who already has a proven track record. Thanks again for checking out our channel. If you like what you saw and you want to see more content just like it, definitely subscribe and check out all of our other videos. If you don't, well, the internet's going to explode. That's right, you heard it here first. If you don't click that subscribe button, the internet will implode. What are you waiting for?